Hare Shri Radha Madhava ke, Rishi Panchatattva ke, Shri Guru Parampara ke, Samabhita Bhakta Vrinda ke, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Alingo. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So you all come to this Saturday day satsang program. I'm very happy to see your bright faces, smiling faces. Hare Krishna. So we're going to be reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 15, text number 7. She wants to connect so that we can see it on the screen. Let's see how fast she will do. Or you can, if you have your phone, you can just go database online. Okay, let's wait. For the benefit of others, let's wait for her. Maybe 2 minutes. Is it working? It's coming. So while we're waiting for her, I'll try to call the words one by one, okay? So we're reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 15, text number 7. Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhutaha Sanatana Manaha Sastani Indriyani Pratiti Stani Kamshati Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha Manasastani Indriyani Prakriti Stani Garshati Mamaya Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha Manasastani Indriyani Prakriti Stani Garshati Mamaya Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha Manasastani Indriyani Prakriti Stani Garshati. Please chant. Mamaya Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manasastani Indriyani Prakriti Stani Garshati.
Mamaivamso Jivaloke
Mamaivamso Jivaloke
Jiva Bhuta Sanatana
Jiva Bhuta Sanatana
Manasastani Priyani
Manasastani Driyani
Prakriti Karshate
Prakriti Garshati Mamaivamso Jivaloke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manasastani Driyani Prakriti Garshati Mamaivamso Jivaloke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manasastani Driyani Prakriti Garshati. Want to try? Try. Mamaivamso Jivaloke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manasastani Driyani Prakriti Garshati. Thank you. Someone else want to try? Yeah, the Prabhuji is sitting among the Matajis. Try! Want to try? Please try. No one is wrong. Try. Now, because you are sitting among the Matajis, so you have to chant also. Try. Mamaivamso Jivaloke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manasastani Driyani Prakriti Garshati. Very good. Someone else want to try? Try. Mamaivamso Jivaloke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manasastani Driyani Prakriti Garshati. Why I'm encouraging you to chant is because these are Krishna's own words. The more we repeat them, the more we become purified. So don't be shy. Okay? Just listen to the meter and try to follow. Because the more we repeat them, the more we become purified. Just like you go to India, you take bath in the Ganges. Reading Bhagavad Gita is like taking birds in river Ganges coming out from the mouth of Krishna. Why is river Ganges so pure? Because it has washed the feet of Krishna. Just imagine the words coming out from the mouth of Krishna. So when you recite them, you become more and more purified. Just like you are dipping yourself in the Ganges. Okay? So whenever you find this opportunity, don't be shy. No one is ever wrong. Okay? Hare Krishna. So word-to-word translation. Mama, mine. Eva, certainly. Amshaha, fragmental. Vertical. Jivaloke, in the world of conditional life. Jiva Bhutaha, the conditioned living entity. Sanatanaha, eternal. Manaha, with the mind. Shashtani, the six. Indriyani, senses. Prakriti, in material nature. Stani, situated. Kanshati, is struggling hard. Translation of power by Divine Grace of Vaichanana in the Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Translation. The living entities in this conditional world are eternal fragmental parts. Are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which include the mind. Please repeat. Thank you. So let's listen to Prabhupada's explanation. In this verse, the identity of the living being is clearly given. The living entity is the fragmental part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, eternally. It is not that he assumed individuality in his conditional life and his liberated state becomes one with the Supreme Lord. He is eternally fragmented. It is clearly said Sanatanaha. According to the Vedic version, the Supreme Lord manifests and expands himself in innumerable expansions, of which the primary expansions are called Vishnu Tattva, and the secondary expansions are called the living entity. In other words, the Vishnu Tattva is the personal expansion and the living entities are the separated expansions. By his personal expansion, he is manifested in various forms, like Lord Rama, Vishingadev, Vishnu Murti, and all the predominating deities in the Vaikuntha planets. The separated expansion, the living entities, are eternally servitors, the personal expansion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The individual identities of the Godhead are always present. Similarly, the separated expansion of the living entity have their identities. As fragmental part and process of the Supreme Lord, the living entity also have fragmental portion of his qualities, of which independence is one. Every living entity as an individual soul has his personal individuality and a minute form of independence. By misuse of that independence, one becomes a deconditioned soul, and by proper use of independence, is always liberated. In either case, is qualitatively eternal as the Supreme Lord is. In his liberated state, he is free from this material condition and is under the engagement of transcendental service unto the Lord. In his conditioned life, he is dominated by the material modes of nature, and he forgets the transcendental loving service of the Lord. As a result, he has to struggle very hard to maintain his existence in the material world. Living entities, not only human beings and the cat and dogs, but even the greater controller of the material world, Brahma, Lord Shiva, and even Vishnu, are all part and parcels of the Supreme Lord. They are all eternal, not temporary manifestation. The word consciously, struggling or grappling hard is very significant. The conditioned soul is bound up as though shackled by iron chains. He is bound up by the false ego. The mind is the chief agent which is driving him in this material existence. When the mind is in the mode of goodness, his activities are good. When the mind is in the mode of passion, his activities are troublesome. When the mind is in the mode of ignorance, it travels in the lower species of life. It is clear, however, in this verse that the conditioned soul is covered by the material body, which the mind and the senses, and when with the mind and the senses, and when he is liberated, this material covering perishes, but the spiritual body manifests itself in its individual capacity. The following information is there in the Madhya Dinayan Shruti. Sabha Isha Brahma Nishta Idam Shariram Matyam Asitrija Brahma Bi Sampadya Brahmana Pashyati Brahmana Shiroti Brahmane Vaidam Sarvam Anubhavati. It is stated here that when a living entity gives up this material embodiment and enters into the spiritual world, he revives his spiritual body. And in his spiritual body, he can see the Supreme Personality of God face to face. He can hear and speak to him face to face. And he can understand the Supreme Personality of God, the Supreme Personality as he is. From Smriti, also it is understood. Ashanti Yatra Purushaha Sarva Vaikunta Muktayaha. In the spiritual planet, everyone lives everyone lives in bodies which are like the Supreme Personality of God. As far as bodily construction is concerned, there is no difference between the part and parcel living entity and the expansion of Vishnu Murti. In other words, as liberation the living entity gets a spiritual body by the grace of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The word Mamaye Baha, fragmental part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, is also very significant. The fragmental portion of the Supreme Lord is not like some material broken part. We have already understood in the second chapter that the spirit cannot be cut into pieces. This fragment is not materially conceived. It is not like matter, which can be cut into pieces and joined together again. The conception is not applicable here because the Sanskrit word sanatana, eternal, is used. The fragmental portion is eternal. It is also stated in the beginning of the second chapter that in each and every individual body, the fragmental portion of the Supreme Law is present. Dehinosmi yata dehe. The fragmental portion, when liberated from the bodily entanglement, derived its original spiritual body, a spiritual sky, a spiritual planet, and enjoy association with the Supreme Lord. It is, however, understood here that the living entity, being the fragmental part, the parcel of the Supreme Lord, is qualitatively one with the Lord, just as the part and parcel of God, of good, are also good. Om Jnana Timirandasya, Jnana Jnana Shalakaya, Chakshurvitanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna. So, this is a very wonderful verse, talking about our original constitutional position as eternally part of God. And somehow or the other we have given up that our original nature. And now we are wandering in this foreign land, struggling for love and to be loved. We want to love and to be loved. You see, yesterday was a very special day for everyone. Valentine. What is happening yesterday? People are changing flowers, they're changing gifts, taking girls for dating. What's happening, no? Love, I love you, happy Valentine. Is it true love? Oh, we have to ask ourselves. Is that true love? No, it's not. Oh, Krishna, yeah. All the so-called love we display here in the material world is lost. Because why? We want to get something from the other person. Isn't it? Yeah, I'm pleasing you now because I need you. But if I don't need you again, then I need to please you again. Get out of here. That is why you see people, they have been living together for years and they can easily divorce each other, isn't it? Yes. It's going on here. You see, sometimes the boyfriend and girlfriend, they are related for 3 years, 4 years, and they go separate ways. Oh, I don't need you anymore. Oh, no, I cannot cope with you. Why? Because all the while it was lost. There's no real love in the material world. It's like when you go to the desert and you are looking for water. You only get the mirage of water. You understand? It looks like water, but it's not water. That is what is the real reality of this world. I don't know, maybe you have been traveling on the hot sunny day. When you are traveling on the hot sunny day, when you look at your windscreen, it looks as if there's water on the road. But when you get there, there's no water. So similarly, we are all looking for love in this material world. But the real love is not here. And if we don't get it right, we cannot really have that real love we're looking for. So how to get it right? We have to understand first. We have to understand, who are we? What is our nature? If you don't know who you are, how can you know what is going to satisfy you? It's impossible. Identity crisis is one of the major problems of life, both spiritually and materially. If I don't know who I am, I cannot function properly. I will just be acting based on impulse. You see? So that is why it's very, very important to know who we are. Here Krishna is saying that we are eternally part of Him. We are part of Krishna. Do you understand what it means to be part of something? You cannot live separate from that thing. But Krishna is saying, because we have gone away from him, we are struggling here with what? With our mind and our senses, thinking that we can get that satisfaction we are looking for in other things. But no, it's not possible. You see, if you are thirsty, you are really thirsty, and you are drinking soft drink, are you going to satisfy your thirst? I don't think so. If you are thirsty, you need what to satisfy your thirst? What do you need? Huh? Water. Only water can satisfy your thirst, not any other liquid. Similarly, we are looking for love and to be loved. Unless we know who to really love, we cannot satisfy that quest in our heart. It will just look like a mirage. I'm almost getting it. Disappears. Oh, almost there. Oh, almost there. That is the so-called love in this material world. It's like a mirage. Because why? We can only love one person who is very close to us. It's residing inside your heart. Only when you are able to connect and love him truly, then you can share that love with other parts of him. When you know how to love God and really connect with him, then you can reflect that love to other living entities. You see? That is it. Sometimes you see some people, they find true love in this material world. They can really die for somebody, isn't it? Have you seen that before? Yes, I've seen it. Oh, I love this person so much. I'm ready to die. Oh, kill me. Very rare. Why? Because it's not always possible. Only 1 out of millions. Isn't it? Very rare. You know that. Isn't it? Yes. But it's possible. Why? Because in that person's previous life, he has developed to some extent pure love for God. So he's reflecting it on other living souls that he has come in contact with in this lifetime. Not all can reflect like that. And that is why we should not be deceived. Unless we properly connect ourselves to the supreme love. God is love. Is love personified. Everything about him is love. And that is why we are minute particle. Like is mentioned, we are minute particle of that is existence. Only when we are connected to him, then we can reflect that to others. Just for example now, your body, your hand is part of your body, isn't it? If your hand says, oh, I don't need the body, I want to function separately. What is wrong with this body? Every time I have to take the food and put inside this mouth. This hand is, the stomach is just sitting down there doing nothing. No, the hand is doing everything, then he put the food in the mouth. It's not doing anything, I just have to feed the stomach, and it's not doing anything. Now the hand says, now I'm not going to feed the stomach. No, I'm going to enjoy separately. Then the hand takes the rasgulla, and want to enjoy it. Can the hand enjoy the rasgulla? It may try. It's very soft, our hands love soft things, isn't it? Oh, let him enjoy the rasgulla. Can he enjoy it? Not possible. He cannot. Why? Because if the hand is separated from the body, he cannot enjoy the rasgulla again. He has to put the rasgulla in the right place. Where is the right place? He has to put it in the mouth. Then the hand also will get nourished. Isn't it? When the hand put the rasgulla in the mouth, the hand also get nourished. Similarly, When we understand that we are part and parcel of God, and we truly connect with Him, then we become truly happy. Then we can reflect the same love to other living entities. It's a science, and unless you understand it, you cannot appreciate it or understand. It's a science. Just like many of you are studying doing medical science, isn't it? When you say something is a science, even if you go to Africa and do the experiment, carry out everything, it's still going to give you the same results. No matter where you carry out the experiment, isn't it? Like for example, H2O, 2 molecules of hydrogen, 1 molecule of oxygen, according to science, gives you water. If you think, oh, I know more than the science, I want to add 2 molecules of hydrogen and 2 molecules of oxygen, are you going to get water? What are you going to get? Hydrogen peroxide, completely different from water. So that is science. Science means when you carry out the experiment, you must get the same result anywhere and everywhere. You see? So Krishna consciousness is a science, spiritual science. The sages, they have practiced it for many, many years. And they are giving us the same result they have gotten. And many people also, they are practicing it this modern day. And they are telling you, yes, it's true. Why do you think many of them, they don't mix with people? During the Kumbh Mela, you see, you watch on the TV, you know? The Kumbh Mela, you watch the Kumbh Mela you watch Kumbh Mela. You see many of them coming out. They don't live with people. They live in the Himalayas, in the forest. Why do you think they do that? Because they don't want to miss the purpose of life, to connect with the divine, to connect with God. They look at us running around in the city as crazy. We look at them as crazy. Who is crazy? You see, there was one story when Alexander the Great went to India. So from his country, someone has told him, we have heard that in India there's so many sages. Please, when you are coming back, bring us one sage. As if it's a commodity, you know. He said, bring us one sage. So when Alexander was in India, so he went to where the sages are, and he told the sage, he was meditating. Because he is a very great warrior, no? Everybody respecting him, you know, was such a respectable person, no? So he told the sage, I want to take you to my country. I want you to come with me to my country. And he said he was sitting down in his normal posture. And he looked at him. He said, can you just move aside so that I can see the sun? And he just moved aside. And he became enraged. Oh, you don't know who you're talking to? Oh, Alexander the Great. I'm going to kill you. And he said, look at him. You want me to come with you so I become your servant? Look at you. You are the servant of my servant. And you want me to serve you? How will I serve you? You are the servant of my servant. And he was looking at him. What do you mean? Servant of your servant? Yes, you are the servant of my servant. How do you want me to serve you? What do you mean? You are getting angry. Anger is my servant. He's serving me. For you are servant to anger. This sage was telling him. So these sages, when you see them, they know why they are doing what they are doing. Because they have realized the purpose of life. Many of us have not realized it now. It may take some time to realize it. See, there are four goals of life. It is mentioned in the Vedas. Dharma, Artha, Karma, and Moksha. So before you begin your Artha, economic development, you should, first of all, make sure your Dharma is proper. Because that is the beginning, that is the foundation of everything. Dharma. You must be religious, you must be spiritual. Because that is your original nature. So Dharma must be the beginning of your life. Then you can go on with your After economic development, go and study and do whatever you want to do. But don't forget Dharma. It's very, very important. Because that's what always gives you happiness. Because that is your real nature is that you are spirit, soul, part of God. Then you can go for your Artha, then you can go for your karma and sense enjoyment. Then don't forget also, at the end, you must come back to moksha. So these sages, they have realized there's no need for going for Artha and karma. They just want to go for moksha because that is the conclusion. Why should I bother myself with Artha and karma when I can just go for moksha? You get the point? Just that we have not realized it doesn't make any difference. Okay? We are going to realize it at different stage of our life. Some people are going to realize it because of their karma they have come in this life with. They will realize it very early in their life, some will realize late in their life. Depends. But many of us, we are very fortunate that we are here now and we are hearing about it. And that is why we should take advantage of that. Because why? If you like, continue to carry out experiments without being spiritual. Because you are spirit soul experiencing material nature. You are spirit experiencing material nature. So you cannot be happy with materialism. Behold, we are only complete when we are connected with Him. And that is why originally we are part of God, and our eternal duty is to reinstate ourselves on that platform. How do we do that? The acharyas, the great saints, they have given us the process. In this age, very easy process. In previous ages, you have to go to the forest for you to do this. But now, you don't need to go to the forest. What is the difficulty? You don't need to go to the forest anymore. They have made it very easy. Just by chanting the holy names of God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You can do that in your sitting room. You can do that anywhere and everywhere. You don't need to go to forest to do that anymore. Why? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to make the process easy for us. You see the Panchatattva, the 5 blocks? The one in the middle is called Gauranga Mahaprabhu. It's the incarnation of Krishna himself who has appeared in this age and made the process of self-realization very easy. Just by chanting the names of God, you can attain all perfection. You don't need to go to forest. Continue doing whatever you are doing. Vineta vaneta bono sadahari bono tako. It's a back to takulation. Whether you are a grihastha, you are a married person, or you are a renunciant, just stay wherever you are and chant the name of God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Whatever is your position, just chant the names of God. Kelo Hare Krishna Nam, Hari Bole, Mano Prana Kandena. A sage was singing that, how my mind will not chant this name of Krishna? He said, when you will now be put on a stretcher and be carrying, and they are telling you, you will not hear at that time. They will tell you, Ram Nam, Satya Hai, Ram Nam. At that time, you will not be hearing that. But they are chanting Ram Nam, Satya Hai. You will not be hearing that because you are out of the body. But they are telling you that Ram Nam is Satya Hai, is the only truth. The names of God is the only truth in this life. You don't need to die before you realize this. And that is why, now that we are very active, we are in our life, we should take the process very seriously. Whenever I told when you wake up in the morning, sit down and chant the names of God. Start your day with that. So we're going to practice that now, like we always do. So we're going to chant one round together. Please be attentive. Try to stay focused. You know, when you are chanting, your mind, see, like Krishna mentioned in this verse, Manasastani indriyani takitistani garshati. We are all struggling with our mind and our senses. You see, this our mind and our senses will not leave us alone. They will continue to disturb us. Why? Because that is how the body has been structured. We want to experience material life, so you are giving mind and senses. So you'll be struggling with the mind and senses. But once you realize that you can control your mind by giving it to God, that is your perfection. Because when you connect your mind to God, then the mind becomes peaceful. And when the mind becomes peaceful, then the mind will start acting for your favor. Until you are able to control the mind, to pacify the mind, to connect with God, your mind will always act against your will and will always bring you trouble. You analyze our life. Let us analyze our life. All the troubles we are facing in life, we are the one creating it for ourselves. You analyze very deeply. When we get angry, when the result of anger comes, is it not also created that? You get angry. And when the result of the anger comes, is it not our own creating? Yes. There was one story, I will just say that I will finish. There was two people fighting in my country. On a very long bridge. That bridge is on the lagoon. You know, lagoon. Lagos is on the lagoon. So a very long bridge. So they were fighting, there was traffic on because that bridge connects the mainland to the island. So every time there's always traffic on that land, on that road. So one day they were going, the car was going in the front, and there's a bike, like you have here, a bike. So there was traffic. So this bike man hits the car behind. The woman was inside the car. And you know what it means when a woman is driving? Sorry to say that. So the woman came out. Oh, you hit my car! You hit my car! And he gave the man. You know, he slapped the guy. And the guy, Ego, man, I'm a man, the woman slapped me! No! They started fighting. And the two of them were fighting and locked themselves. And what happened? They threw themselves inside the lagoon. The two of them fell inside the water. And that was the end. The two of them gone. The car and the bike, they are on top of the bridge. And the two of them, they have gone to the other world. Why? Anger. Just little minutes of anger can make you to regret for the rest of your life. You see, that is how the mind creates problem for ourselves. We use our mind to create problem for ourselves. If that guy or that woman have restrained just a little minute, that may have been averted. You know, the result of what happened, that they have averted. You understand? But because they have not gotten the knowledge of self-control, they could not control the situation. So our mind is our greatest enemy when it's not controlled. And this same mind, when we practice to control it, become our best friend. So this chanting of the holy name of Krishna is to cultivate the mind to become our friend. Because when you again and again, every day practice this, you are training your mind to become your friend. Just like a child. When a child is small, they do naughty things. So you have to train the child. Because if you don't train the child, when they grow up, they think that naughty thing, the bad thing they are doing when they are young is good. And they start disturbing the society, becoming criminals and all the rest. That is the result of untrained child. The same thing applies to the mind. Untrained mind create problem from the person, for us. So that is why meditation is very, very important for us. We have to practice that every day because we are training our mind to think, to do good for ourselves. When they ask you to chant, you are not chanting to help anybody. You are chanting to help yourself. So the more you take it seriously,
the more you are happy your whole life. Because when you are able to control your hunger, you are able to control your greed, you are able to control your lust, you are able to control your envy, you are able to control your madness, then you can live happily in this world. And that can only happen when you practice chanting the names of God, when you learn to control the mind by this mantra meditation. So we're going to do the practice now. Like I'm saying, when we are doing it, please try to focus your mind on the mantra. Wherever your mind goes, bring it back. Tell the mind to listen to the mantra. If I'm chanting, don't listen to my own chanting. Chant and listen to your own chanting. Just make sure that your voice is out and listen to your own sound. Because it's called mantra meditation. Not mona meditation. Mona, you know mona? Silence. No. We're not doing silence meditation yet. Some people don't. No. We're not doing mona. We are doing mantra meditation. Means you say the mantra out. Okay? So you say it out and listen to the sound. By listening to the sound goes into your mind and purifies your mind. That's how it works. Because why we don't tell you to do silence one now is because your mind is not trained yet. Your mind is not pure yet. So when you do silence, you are just thinking of so many things in your mind. You are busy managing your days, you are busy organizing other things. You will not focus on the mantra. Only those sages who have become so advanced can do mana. But for us, running around the city, you cannot do silent meditation. Your mind will just be busy doing something else. That is why mantra meditation is very, very important for us. Okay? So you chant the mantra and you listen to the sound. You will enter your ears and go into your mind and purify your mind. And if you can do this every day, just like you eat every day, you take bath every day, you have to do this every day for your mind, to purify your mind. Because when your mind becomes purified, that is the only way you can live happily in this body. In Bhagavatam chapter 5, verse number 23, I will just read this and we'll chant together, okay? I just feel like reading this. I've mentioned it before. Krishna gave us assignments. All of us. In 5:23, Krishna says there, in chapter 5, verse 23, I will just read it. Shaknoti haiva yasudum praksharira vimokshana kamakura baba vegam sashnukta sasuki naraha. So Krishna is saying, before giving up this present body, before you give up your body, that is a assignment for all of us. Before giving up this present body, if one is able to tolerate the urges of the material senses and shed the force of desire and anger, he is well situated and is happy in this world. You want to be happy? Practice mantra meditation. So let's do it together now. And let's focus and be attentive when we are chanting it. And chant it so that you can hear yourself chanting. Very, very important. Okay? So I'll wait for a few minutes so that you can get your beat. Finish? Not finish, everybody? Okay. We didn't tell everyone? Okay. Everyone got your beats? You got your beats? Okay, for you, some of you don't know how to hold it. Let me see you holding it. You hold it like this. This finger must not touch. This finger, accusing finger. You see the finger? This finger must not touch. For those who are holding it for the first time, this finger must not touch. This finger is called accusing finger. It's always accusing everyone. Oh, you are the cause of my problem. Oh, you are the cause of my problem. Oh, you are the cause of my problem. But actually, we are the cause of our own problem. Okay? The three other ones say, you are the cause of your problem. You are the cause of your problem. You are the cause of your problem. Okay? And this one is facing up. God is the ultimate cause of everything. Okay? So we don't touch with this finger. So you hold it like this. And so we're going to do like that and chant together. Okay? First, before chanting, we chant Jaya Shri Krishna, Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta. Now we chant together and chant very loudly so that you can hear yourself. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So how do you feel? You feel good, always feel good. And if you want to feel good every day, please do it every day at home. And you will always feel good. I promise you. Okay. So for the purpose of those who are always coming late, we're going to discuss with the management. We will do puja before you come so that you will only meet the class. So if you want to meet puja, you have to come earlier. For those who are coming late to meet only puja. So come earlier so that you can meet the puja and the class. Okay? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada, okay? Please stand up for the kirtan.